this is kind of like weird because we had a podcast together that kind of like never launched, but we did record a few episodes.
Yeah. I was looking for those today, actually, and I can't find them, but I know they exist somewhere, and I loved our concept.
The first episode was about first songs, like first songs on albums, first songs on a set list.
Yeah.
The first song that you remember, the first song that you like, you know? So maybe this could be our first episode in honor of Habanero Mixtape.
Sure.
I want to talk to you about something specific.
Cool.
You know, since you're a food guy, you're a restaurant guy. I was thinking about this the other day because I was talking to a lot of my like Gen Z coworkers about like restaurants, and they all know the top restaurants in New York. Like they all know the best restaurants. Yeah. They all been to Rolo's. They've been to like Frenchette, La Vaudor.
Yeah.
They've gone to like Via Carota. They've gone to like all the top
big
places.
ones.
Yeah, they know them all. They know all the top
popular,
50,
big ones. Sure.
top New York Times restaurants. All they go all the time.
Yeah.
And I was just thinking about when I was their age, good restaurants were not on my radar. On the one hand, because I feel like there was a lot of like casual restaurants where you can have an okay meal for like $40 to $50, more or less.
Totally.
And that wasn't takeout. That was important, right? You could actually go to a restaurant, have a date, and eat for like $40 or $50. This is like
non-existent anymore.
No,
but yes,
no longer.
Yeah,
does not exist.
No, you are walking in there knowing you're going to at least spend $150 to $200 easily.
So how all these like Gen Z kids going to restaurants?
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy. Now,
I mean, not to cut you off, but
yeah, go ahead.
You know, for my personal kind of take on that is I kind of had my phase of using my kind of fun money for concerts and shows. Then it slowly switched over to restaurants. And I know that the people I was, my friends and kind of my peers and the people I was with, they were definitely more kind of like show going out type of people.
Yeah.
And maybe that there was just a fad there where now it's kind of shift to the restaurant scene.
My dad was here visiting this summer, and we went out. We went to Rolo's, we went to Arrigo's, and he was like kind of surprised. He's like, "Wow, a lot of young people spend money on restaurants.
Yeah.
Like they go out,
right?
They go out and they spend money in Barcelona." Young people don't really spend their money on restaurants.
Right.
They'll spend their money on a vacation. They'll spend their money. Well, in Barcelona, they don't spend any money, but like in general, like young Europeans, like they spend money on vacation. They'll spend money, but like restaurants,
right?
The way we do in New York, well, it's crazy. I feel like, I don't know.
I mean, I think, you know, society and, you know, younger generations, like it's becoming more of a status symbol to go out. I think that's really what it is. Where, you know, your disposable income is maybe more driven for an experience, which is great, but then there's also like some clout about where you've been, and this obviously, how can you not mention social media about, you know, influencers, you know, this is great, that is great, try this lasagna, try this taco.
That's right.
I think it's this like oversaturation of possibilities.
Absolutely.
With this like, I want to look cool. I want to sound cool. I want to try this new thing. And I don't know how much, and this is maybe a crazy take, but, you know, how much of these people are going to go versus going to like really like just judge the experience.
Just to be
really
seen.
To be seen, or actually
post.
to be there and be really intentional about what they're ordering, what they're tasting, how the experience was from start to finish. Because I can, you know, name a couple restaurants that it just feels like people are there to be there.
It feels like restaurants are the new nightclubs.
Exactly. Yeah.
Restaurants, like, they're exclusive. They're hard to get in.
Yeah.
They're pricey.
Totally.
They already include like good cocktails, good wine, cool vibes, a fucking DJ sometimes.
Totally.
This is not just me saying it, by the way. Restaurants are the new nightclubs. This was like, I feel like I saw this on a Wall Street Journal article out of all places.
Right.
So people have been saying it. It's not a new take. social media is obviously the key.
It's the key
factor here.
I think that is like I think that's why we're seeing this, really.
Right.
Because, I mean, everyone has their algorithm and stuff like that. And I obviously love food and going out to eat in restaurants and stuff like that. But it is just it's like every day there's a new person saying you need to try this thing.
So many.
It's
Instagram
everywhere. And I
accounts.
don't even like to watch them anymore. Because I'm like, okay, who's getting paid to do that? But then also it's like, if you feel bad, because then that place is going to blow up, which is good for the business, but a lot of places can't even keep up with the demand after there's like 5 influencers that go to like try the 2-sheet lasagna at Rolo's, and it's like,
right.
It just feels like the influence is different.
Well, Rolo's can keep up with it.
They can.
Because they're not an Instagram. I mean,
they were
obviously benefited from social media.
Yeah.
And from Jeremy Allen White going on Conan or whatever it was on Jimmy Fallon saying that he loved Rolo's.
Totally.
But Rolo's is actually, it's a great restaurant.
Mm-hmm. It's phenomenal.
Consistently good food. And that's the key. They're very like adamant about, they have a specific concept. They're sticking to it.
Right.
They're a proper restaurant.
Right.
There's a whole operation. You can tell it's like a very well-oiled machine. A good restaurant in New York has to like meet that demand.
Totally.
Has to be consistent.
Yeah.
You can't there's so many restaurants in New York that come and go. They get too hyped. They close.
And I think that's like the real trick to a good restaurant is the consistency aspect of it.
Yeah.
I mean, and Rolo's is such a perfect example. I've been numerous times. You've definitely been so many more times than I have. But, you don't get disappointed. You know what to expect. You know what is great. And I mean, that's to me is like the ticket to a good restaurant. A successful restaurant is consistency in the city.
I know. The other thing is that it's so hard to get a reservation.
I know.
It's
which is
crazy.
due to the start of this conversation is that it's just this fascination. And I guess my question is like, is it a fascination or is it the clout or is it a real interest in culinary?
I think good food became cool. I don't think it was cool. And I think we need to go back to like the specialty food like boom of the 2000s.
Yeah.
I just remember like Bedford Cheese Shop, Heatonist, Smorgasbord, Blue Bottle, Grumpy's,
totally,
like specialty coffee, artisan cheese. There was this whole
craft beer, natural wine.
I just remember a time in Brooklyn where everybody had craft beer.
Yeah.
Even like dive bars. They only had IPAs. Everything was IPAs everywhere.
IPAs.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Which I hated. But
I hate IPAs.
I hate IPAs as
now
well.
Everyone has Pilsners, which I'm not upset about.
Everything was specialty food, right?
Yeah.
And I think that tied with the, social media.
Totally.
It's crazy because when our parents were young, good food was kind of stuffy.
Mm-hmm. Stuffy and
it was like for,
yeah.
It was like kind of like elegant. It was very fancy.
Totally. And like for my family, they always had the mindset of like, I can cook this food better and cheaper at home. Why am I even gonna?
Right.
Even if it's a special occasion, I'm gonna make a lobster and homemade pasta at home.
Right.
So maybe there's also a generational thing where maybe this is too broad, but how do different generations view spending that disposable income on
for sure,
a celebration? And I know like my parents and a lot of people that I know from that generation just had no interest in it. And was it not there or did they just not care? And I don't know if I can answer that.
So so part of the reason why I think there's a Keith McNally resurgence is precisely because he was doing the whole like restaurant as social club thing back in the 80s.
True.
Right? Because his restaurants were kind of scenes. There were, I think that the way that restaurants function now is kind of like how the Odeon or Balthazar's or Nell's or whatever back in the 80s, how those restaurants functioned.
Right.
Where it was, it wasn't just about a decent meal. It was just about who was going to go and who was going to be seen there.
Totally.
And I feel like restaurants are trying to bring that back in a way.
That's true. I never thought of it like that.
Yeah, I mean
it's working.
Yeah, I can't get a fucking reservation anywhere. I need to call you. I need to like text you and be like, I need to get off this wait list.
Right,
How do I do
right,
it?
what do I do?
This is crazy.
I know.
This is like this is like clubbing in the 80s.
It's true. And that's one of the most annoying parts about this like resurgence or this newfound appreciation or kind of just need to go to these places that you just can't do it, and I hate that. I don't want to wait on a line. I don't care what restaurant it is. I don't want to wait on a line.
Oh my God.
It's ridiculous.
There's so many lines.
I mean,
we've normalized waiting in long queues for good, decent, like even things that are like just a slice, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to like Linda Street.
Oh, forget it.
Taqueria Ramirez.
Forget it.
Radio Bakery.
Forget it.
I mean,
Apollo Bagels. When I worked in the West Village.
Yes. What is going on?
You walk past Apollo, like, it's a fucking bagel. Like, is it that good that it's 31 degrees out?
No way.
And you have to wait an hour for a bagel?
All these places that I mentioned are good.
They're great.
But
not for a line. And I'm sorry, like, I don't know how great it needs to be for me to wait on that line.
1 hour wait? No.
For
like a slice?
Linda Street, that, I swear to God, I would walk by on a beautiful Saturday. I counted, I swear to God, one time 62 people. I am not kidding you. I counted them. And that wasn't including who was inside waiting.
Yeah.
It's for a slice of pizza. It's amazing. Don't get me wrong. But I'm not going to do that. Like, I feel like an idiot doing that. I look at those people and I'm just kind of like, what are you doing?
As absolute lovers of food, I'm not going to wait an hour for a slice. I don't care if it's the best. No way.
No.
Nothing is that.
It's not exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
That's how I feel also about like these like high, like super expensive tasting menus.
I
too.
know. I've been
not worth it.
They're not.
They're amazing, but they're not worth the money, right?
I've been striking out. I had one, I don't want to like badmouth anyone, so I'm not going to mention them, but I took him out to this restaurant and it was a tasting menu. It was 5-6 courses, really excited about it. It was getting rave reviews left and right.
Was this the one you went on your birthday?
No, this is for Kim's birthday.
Oh, sorry.
30th,
right.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
And I was like wildly disappointed. The lights, it felt like you were in a dentist's office. Oof. The table, I was so far away from her in this weirdly like uncomfortable chair. All the dishes were just creative and looked beautiful, but were like nothing. Bill comes like $450. I'm like, are you kidding me? All this, like the hype, the critics and whoever I was reading about it, all were saying it's great. And I'm like, I don't want to spend, unless it's like La Bernardin or 11 Madison Park, somewhere with that reputation and that 3-hour experience, that institution.
Yeah.
That's what I'll save my money for when the time is right.
Yeah.
But these like new restaurants doing tasting menus, I don't trust them anymore.
Absolutely.
I don't want to spend my money for that. I really
we're not
don't.
going to mention any
our dinner.
I know. I was going to say, like, we've gone to some restaurants that we're not, I don't know why, no one's going to listen to this, but like,
do we care? Should we just say it? Like,
no.
Do we?
Well, the only reason I hesitate is because I know how like food industry people treat other food industry people.
I know.
And
let's
like,
keep it anonymous.
You don't want to get anybody's blacklist. You still want to get reservations.
Exactly. You still want to get reservations.
Because
everyone knows someone, and they're like, "Yeah, that asshole was talking about my restaurant."
Yeah, you want to get those drinks comped.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you don't
want
piss
that
anybody
flourless
off.
chocolate cake on the house.
Honestly, yeah. It's okay. Can we talk about how food industry people they treat other food industry people when they come to like a restaurant? Like, if they were fucking kings.
I know.
It's crazy.
I know.
No other industry does this.
No
way. Other industry does this.
No, you
don't go like a car, salesman doesn't go to another dealership and it's like, take the Maserati. Everything's on the house. You get treated like fucking kings. It's crazy.
I appreciate it.
What is that?
But I also am like, sometimes it could be the royal treatment.
Yeah, it is a royal treatment.
It's crazy. I went, I ordered 2 things on the menu and every single appetizer came out.
Yeah.
And every dessert and Amaro at the end. I'm like, I literally barely know the person that got me the reservation. And it's like, it's really sweet and it's really nice, but it's royalty. Like, you are royalty.
No,
it's crazy. It's crazy.
Well, that was That was the pizzeria, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's amazing.
Wait, what's it called?
It was okay. We'll give this one.
Well, that's
shout out here.
positive. We're not criticizing.
Una pizza napoletana.
Right. It's amazing.
Unbelievable.
And you got like the royal treatment there.
And I am so grateful for that. But my connection to that was like so loose, and I was like, "What is going on here?"
I heard that it's sort of this thing where like I treat you well, you'll treat me well,
right?
When I come to your place,
true.
Right? You'll hook me up.
Yes.
It's kind of like.
I get it.
I'll hook you up.
I respect it. I do. But like back to like the quality of food and paying for what's great. I mean, Una is an amazing example of that because they're only open 3 days a week. And I don't know the line situation. I don't know how it works, but trying to get a reservation without me talking to this person that I knew was months of failing. Like I could not do it. But then when you get there and it does hit, and maybe, yes, of course I was taken care of and it was really sweet. So I cannot not factor that in.
Yeah.
But like, that was worth it to me. I still wouldn't wait on a line.
Yeah.
But the trouble to get the reservation paid off. And that is I think a really rare thing to happen in the city. When you actually pays off.
Yeah. Well, it's it's worth knowing someone. And
I mean, listen. No, and I know that I'm coming from this like privileged place of saying that I did get this reservation easily, but without knowing this person, I was trying, and a couple of my friends were trying for months, and it was like became this thing like we gotta get in, which I guess I'm part of the problem.
Yeah.
If we go back to your first
you are part of the
question,
problem.
like I'm that guy.
You are. Well, there's a bit of a loop, right? Because the more exclusive, the harder it is to get a reservation somewhere, the more you want to go there. It's kind of like this psychological thing.
Damn.
There's a scene in American Psycho where I forgot the name of the restaurant, but Christian Bale's character calls the restaurant and is like, "Yeah, I'll get a table for 2 for tonight," and the guy on the other line's like, just starts laughing at him, starts laughing, and he just kind of hangs up. I feel like that sometimes when I try to make a reservation. I feel like
forget it.
I feel like American Psycho in that scene.
Yeah,
they're just like
exactly.
That's how I felt at Red Hook Tavern. Mm-hmm. I went in. I walked in and I was like, "Can I get a?"
Forget it.
Can I get a table for 2? And they were like, "There's 167 people in front of you."
Yeah, like get out of my fucking face.
What?
Yeah, I know.
What is going on?
I know.
For a burger and a martini? What is this? What's going on?
It's delicious and worth it, but crazy. I lucked out there because I went on this is kind of funny. I went on a really long bike ride.
Yeah.
I went all the way upstate. I took the Metro North to like past Sleepy Hollow, and I biked all the way down, and I did like 65, 70 miles, and I went to Strong Rope Brewing, and I was biking past, and I was just headed home like, oh my God, I'm one person. It's like 5:30. And I did get a bar seat, but I was in like my sweaty, like smelly, like tights. Like I had my tights on, and I felt so out of place. I'm just like sitting in this, pretty nice place, and I just like know that I'm just like so disgusting eating this burger. And I was like, this is the only way I can do it. This is
the only way to do it.
One person, 5:30. After a bike ride.
Then, wait a minute. But then this is I get this all the time. People are like, no, you got to go to Radio Bakery on a Wednesday. Like random afternoon. I'm like, I have a job, motherfucker. I can't just be. It's like I was in Berlin. Also, this is a friend of mine who lives in Berlin. Yeah. He's like, we need to go to Bergheim, the iconic club. And I'm like, sure, yeah. And he's like, yeah, okay, but the only way, the best way to go is like Sunday morning, 9:30 a.m. I'm like. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna club at 9:30.
No,
I'm not gonna go to Radio Bakery in the middle of the afternoon on a weekday.
It's so true.
So okay, but how do I know when something's worth it? How do I know when something's worth going at burger at 5:30, dinner at 5:30, or clubbing at 9:30 in the morning? How do I know when something's really that worth it?
That's what's so. I think establishing like your own intuition about it. Mm-hmm. I think that's it, because I have like music reviews, like a movie review. I mean, it's just so personal what your review is with this and that. But, when I like see a 4.7 on Google for a restaurant, then like I see like a 4.1 and I'm like, no way. Like, what the hell? Like, why am I doing that? And
Well, what do you mean at 4.7?
like, I'm sorry, like out of 5 stars. When you see that it's Google, like starred and stuff like that.
No, you don't trust those, do you?
No, and I did for a little bit, where I was like, oh wow, this is a 4.9, like holy shit. But you have to just trust your intuition about, where, like who that's been that you can trust. Like when you go to a restaurant, I trust you.
I trust you.
You're
like
my
you
source.
are
my best source.
You are my source,
and I am your source. And we can name a couple other people kind of in our friend group that are like that. And I feel like that's when and you have to. Someone has to try it for the for the first time. But I feel like there's signs that I'm still learning on how to decipher what's worth my time and money, and it's becoming more and more and more difficult because of what we're seeing, like the resurgence of popularity.
Yeah,
and then also it feels like there's a new restaurant every couple of weeks.
There is.
That's also difficult.
There's a ton of restaurants.
Yeah, because it's new. You want to try it. It's exciting.
That's true,
but then it's like, do I really want to drop, $150 on a tasting menu, brand new restaurant? Scary.
$150 on a tasting.
I know.
If you're lucky.
If you're lucky. I know.
I would do that. That's amazing.
Right.
That's a great deal.
Totally.
But that's not what we're talking about.
Right. It's true.
That's another thing. It's like, it's true. Like going out, you immediately, Nika always makes fun of me for saying this, but I'm always like, yeah, it's like, it is $200 as soon as you walk out the door. If you're gonna go out on a Friday night, $150. It's not that crazy to spend in New York on a night out.
Yeah,
at least
it's so true.
I don't know. I feel like
so true.
The other thing is that I feel the way to do this, the way to go to places in New York, is to just take the opportunities as they come. That's how the best times I've had in my life in New York, the best nights out, best restaurants, shows, whatever it is, they've been because somebody invited me to something,
right.
or I've been, or I've found an opportunity, or a surprise show, or whatever, something that happens in a spontaneous kind of moment in time.
Yeah.
I feel like those are the best. Those are the best moments.
Do you have a really specific one that stands out to you?
No,
like food related?
Food related?
Mm-hmm. Spontaneous dinner or just taco, and it just was perfect.
Spontaneous. You're putting me on the spot.
Yeah.
My own podcast.
Tables have turned.
I know. I'm trying to think. Something that food wise.
Or maybe that we've done together.
I was trying to think things that we've done together, food wise. We've gone into places.
Okay, I mean this. I don't know. I don't want to digress too much, but I feel like we became friends at Hedonist, in the basement of Chelsea Market,
right?
And I feel like we had a lot of spontaneous food moments in Chelsea Market.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Where like one day we'd just be like, all right, we're gonna get crab cake sandwiches and like lobster rolls and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I remember those being this is 7-8 years ago, so we appreciated good food, but our view and experiences with food now is pretty different. But those like one-off, like, all right, we're just gonna get a plate of oysters for like lunch. Like I remember those pretty well because it was new, because our friendship was new, and we were bonding on food. Yeah. And I think that's another point is like, there's always an extra piece to what you're eating, and that's who you're with, and the conversation and the experience. I remember being
for sure
so excited to be at Hedonist and getting to know you and be your friend, and we're also like eating really good food that we're just bouncing around Chelsea Market. It's nothing crazy,
spending money that
so
we didn't
much
have.
Money. We're buying lobster rolls on a Hedonist salary,
on a hot salary.
Part-timers, working in a basement,
part-time job, eating oysters for lunch.
Yeah, we would sneak some beers from Saxelby, and we'd have a really good time.
Right. I would be drinking all the time on the job.
Yeah.
Me
crazy. Too. It was great.
Yeah. And then Matt would hook us up sometimes.
Oh, cheese Matt? Yeah. He'd get us some grilled cheeses on the house.
We would get grilled cheeses and beers and ciders.
It would be great.
Yeah, it was great.
Oh my God. That was actually really good.
That was fun.
Me being retired, maybe I should just go do that again.
Yeah.
Just be in the basement and you have Chelsea Market drinking beers and eating cheese.
You just said you're retired?
I'm retired, yeah. I'm retired. That's it.
You're packing it in.
I'm packing it in.
After all
I'm going to
these
be
years.
a podcast guest
Yeah.
for the rest of my life.
You should. Damn.
No, but that was good times, and those are some honestly really good
Yeah.
early food moments for us.
I agree. Yeah, those.
And it wasn't.
Those
I
were
mean,
fun
you know,
times.
you're getting a lobster roll on a paper plate. Like it's nothing crazy,
Yeah.
but it was just that time sticks out to me. Those are some of my favorite food moments with you. I'm even thinking about that time, and with the incomes that we had, which were small,
Right.
food and going out was so much more calculated. I think.
What do you mean more calculated?
Calculated
No way.
in terms of where, like, what we wanted to do with, like, you know, not having a lot of disposable income. You know.
I mean, speak for yourself. I was spending all my money that I was earning. I wasn't saving at the time.
Well, I'm saying,
in fact, I would like I'm saving now because like I'm being more conscious about how I spend my money. But I wasn't being conscious about it at all. I was going out every weekend.
Okay. Well, so we were a little different in that.
Every weekend,
Yeah.
I was spending my money on restaurants
Right.
that I couldn't afford, on drinks that I couldn't
Right.
afford, on shows.
Mm-hmm.
I would go to a show almost, once a month, maybe.
Yeah.
Which was great. I had
Sure.
a fun time, but I had no money. By the way, at the time, also, this is another subject, but shows were like, you could go to a show for $40,
I know.
$80.
I know.
That's another thing that's changed a lot post-pandemic,
forget it.
right? Like these shows are like,
Forget it.
I tried to buy Rosalia tickets.
Oh, that's probably
it was
impossible.
like, I think it was about $400, $500 each seat. I think it was a seat even. That wasn't even general entry.
Oh my God.
No, it's crazy.
That's
So $1,000.
insane.
I'm not gonna spend $1,000 on a show.
No.
That's another thing. It's like I don't think that's worth it.
I don't think so
you know
either.
what I
No.
mean?
$1,000 on a show, probably like not the best seats. Where is she playing?
MSG.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not that intimate.
I saw her. I'm very.
Oh, here we go.
I'm
Primavera.
no, not Primavera. No, I saw her at Webster Hall.
Oh shit.
2017 or 18.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's
And even then,
Yeah.
I remember there was a lot of hype.
right.
Even then, this was like when I might be wrong on the year, but like this was when Webster Hall reopened because it was closed for a long time, and then they reopened. They had an amazing lineup. I saw Patti Smith. I saw Rosalia.
Sick, yeah.
And I remember it was packed.
Yeah.
And the audience was so excited.
Oh, that's so sick.
That's
so sick.
They were so excited.
Yeah.
We all kind of jumped and the floor kind of bounces on
Yeah,
that venue.
yeah, yeah.
You know how like it
It's
kind of
so
like, I'm
cool,
like,
yeah,
is
for
it gonna,
sure.
are we gonna like collapse?
Yeah.
I remember that. I remember that show, and it was like $80, maybe
Yeah.
max.
Right. Now
Now
it's
it's
just
crazy.
astronomical. And
This is why I love going to Barcelona every year, going to Primavera Sound.
Right.
I spend like 200 euros for Primavera Sound. It's like it's a
Yeah.
no-brainer. Also, food
And
going
restaurants
back to
and food
I was gonna say
in Barcelona, forget it.
casually good.
Oh
That's a concept that we don't have in New York.
No.
Casually good.
no, because casually good doesn't pay
Nothing
the bills.
is casually good here. Everything
No.
is either like fucking street food,
Exactly.
like
Or
a bacon, egg, and
over the
cheese on a
top.
roll, or
Over the top.
over the top expensive and
Yeah.
amazing. It's got to be the best taco ever.
Exactly.
It's got to be the fucking best
Yeah.
sandwich
No.
or the best bagel ever. It's like,
And just think about just European food in general, Italian, Spanish. It's amazing ingredients, simple. It's not a pretentious thing. It's like I don't know if Americans understand that, and I don't think it could be adapted
more and more
here.
so because I feel like there's a lot of American expats in Europe now. More and more so.
Well,
There's
yes,
a lot
I'm
of people
saying
going
to
to
be
Europe.
seen in like New York. Like you're like it's impossible. I don't think we'll ever get that because of a lot of reasons. The wealth here, I think social media differences here and everything like that. And
Also,
but the rent,
rent.
everything, it's impossiple.
The overhead costs.
Forget it.
Yeah,
like a
it's-
sandwich has to be $22 now.
I feel like
has to be.
systematically the economics
Yeah.
of foods in New
I
York.
think it's the economics of food, and I think people know that you will pay for it.
Oh, yeah.
Because with
Oh, yeah.
this
There's a
this
demand for it,
culture
yeah.
and this demand
People
that is
consume.
so still like on the rise and new, like you'll pay, what was it, Cat's Deli pastrami sandwiches, what, like $34. Is that right? I don't know if that's correct, but you know, like that's such an institution. It's such a popular spot. It's right.
$28.
Oh, $28. Okay, but like you know, that's a sandwich, and it's packed, and it's delicious, and it's good, and it's it's pricey, but you know, you just see some of the prices on menus of maybe Cats is a bad example, but there's
because it's not just Cats. It's like everything is.
There's so many things. And
just
drinks and cocktails. It's like,
a
glass of wine is $15 to $17 now.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. That's why when I go to like in Spain, everything is so. It's not necessarily cheap.
No,
it's because there are obviously like really fancy places. You can spend a lot of money in Barcelona, and I do because there's a lot.
Fucking baller.
Because there's a lot of things to eat there.
Yeah. So much paella.
But it's not even paella. It's not even like. It's just like you just go to a bar and there's I don't know, like a little plate of anchovies.
Yeah.
And it's just like whatever. Here you go. There's no pretentious about. There's no like. It's just it's just a plate of anchovies.
Yeah, exactly.
And a glass of cava.
Yeah.
It's like the whole thing is like €6 maybe.
I know. And it's like if that existed here, would it be embraced or would it be like scoffed at? Like, oh my god, what the fuck
well,
is this?
the question
like
is,
almost like a joke.
Can it even exist?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
But I want to see someone just like an experiment. Yeah. I want to see and this is crazy, but like a fake restaurant that opens with all the prices and ideals of what a little bar in Barcelona or like a little restaurant in Rome would be. Prices, just simple, good ingredients. There's 3 bottles of wine on the menu. There's probably not even any cocktails, and just I'm curious to see what would happen.
Well, remember
how long it would actually last.
Remember that fake restaurant that opened in New York in 2023? There was like
wait,
it was like a fake steakhouse.
Was it the tasting menu thing?
No. It was a fake steakhouse. It was like a prank.
I vaguely.
And then the New York Times covered it and everything.
I vaguely remember this.
Anyway, it was whatever. It doesn't matter. But it goes to show if you hype anything in New York,
right?
New York's best fake steakhouse was fake until one day they decided to open it up for one night only, and they actually
my goodness
did it for real. So
that's real.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Like a prank that was actually like it sounds like a Nathan For You episode.
Oh, that's crazy. I did read about this. Yeah, I remember this.
New Yorkers just love hype.
Yeah.
And they waiting on lines.
They love it.
They love it.
Do you see this bubble popping? Like, do you see this settling down at all, or do you feel like it's going to get worse?
I mean, there's always going to be like the hottest new place, whether it's always going to be restaurants or I don't know.
Yeah,
that's
because
a question.
Like we were saying, it's like restaurants. It seems like they're a fad almost right now, and I'm just curious if there's like a breaking point in that. If it's just going to be the way it is forever, because I mean it's New York. Like,
I feel like I don't know what's going to happen because I feel like we have more people in the food industry than ever. Mm-hmm. More people in culinary school than ever. Right. I feel. Right. I don't know the exact numbers, but we're gonna have we're gonna have too many cooks.
Yeah.
Like quite literally.
Yeah, too many cooks in the kitchen. Exactly.
So it's gonna be interesting to see what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I feel like now Upstate has great restaurants.
Yes.
I feel like now you're gonna have food scenes in Toledo, Ohio, or whatever.
Right.
That's what's gonna happen. I can see that happen.
You know who doesn't have a food scene? Is Long Island.
No.
I don't.
There you go. There's your next.
I mean, every restaurant that I go to, I'm just like, whatever.
That's your next.
I think like seafood spots along the water, that could be really cool. But it's just there's nothing. It feels like Long Island is this untapped, and I feel like it's starting because I see it's obviously all through Instagram, but I'm seeing like random people going to Long Island to try different things, but. It's we go to Upstate has the food scene.
Upstate
not Long
has
Island.
a food scene, wine scene.
Yeah,
we go. Nika and I go to Sag Harbor every once in a while, and there is no good restaurant.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
In the
telling you.
Hamptons, there's no good. There's a lot of expensive restaurants.
Really expensive.
All mediocre.
Exactly.
At best.
Exactly.
All mediocre. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's true, and I'm curious to see if that will ever take off areas of Long Island. And I'm surprised that the Hamptons doesn't have a food scene, which is shocking, but it is so true. It's mediocre, wildly overpriced.
People love
wildly.
It's funny because I think people in the Hamptons, people love to spend money there.
Yeah.
But nobody knows anything about food there.
Exactly.
Nobody has any clue
No.
what good food is.
No.
It's crazy.
And that's like
just judging by by the restaurants that they have.
Yeah.
And we've been to some of them.
Sure.
And we stopped. There's a moment, I remember we went to one place, and I forgot where it was. I think it was Sag Harbor.
Yeah.
But we went to a place and it was so expensive.
Right.
It was so bad. Nika and I were like, never again.
Yeah.
That's the last straw. That's
No.
it. Never again.
Exactly.
We make such better meals at home.
Exactly.
So much better.
I know.
It's crazy.
Yeah. And I think that's a big thing you brought up of like, do people even know about food? And I think that's like a divisive thing to talk about, right? Because like, who are we to judge if you know food or not? But
rich people don't know anything about food.
Right.
Rich people love to spend money on food.
Right. And think of where the lines are.
And they have no clue.
West Village, different things like that.
Exactly.
I mean,
exactly.
You got nothing else to do.
Right. Yeah.
Buy a fucking $30 bagel and wait online for 2 hours like an asshole.
Totally. What are you doing for New Year's, by the way?
I'm trying to figure that out. I actually don't know. Kim and I have been talking about it. We always...
Well, speaking of Sag Harbor, I think Nika and I might be going out east.
Oh, really?
So...
really?
Could be fun to do something. If you're in Long Island already,
I don't know.
How far is it from?
It's kind of far.
Okay,
but it's not too bad.
For me, Long Island is just one big.
I mean, we have one big Billy Joel, bland food, just cluster of whatever.
Although we did have that amazing sandwich at Bayville one time.
Yes.
Remember? Oh my god! We bought that sandwich. We brought it under like a tree and ate it.
Yeah,
it was
really romantic.
It was very like intimate. We went to this really beautiful park and ate it under the tree.
That's what I grew up doing. It's
just like almost like we're not supposed to eat this sandwich.
No.
It was really good. It made the experience
fresh prosciutto, marinated eggplant, marinated peppers, homemade mozzarella, basil, oil vinegar.
Damn.
Okay. Rosano's is the name. I always blank.
Shout out
for whatever reason, I always forget my favorite place's name. It's Rosano's.
Maybe we should cut that name. We should bleep the name.
Yeah. I don't care. This might blow up. And I don't want to be responsible. I mean, they're run by like 80-year-old Italian people. They're not gonna.
My God.
They're not gonna understand this rush of stuff. No, they'll line out the door. They're gonna be like, "Fuck this.
Yeah,
I gotta go to bed. I need a break."
We're gonna ruin them by blowing them up.
Seriously?
No, we're not, because no one's listening.
No one listens. Well, no, I hope people listen.
And actually, what we were talking about earlier about like casually good food.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How those places don't exist anymore. The exception might be some parts of Queens.
It's true.
Right? Some parts of Queens, some parts of Brooklyn. Bed-Stuy is now, it's crazy. It's super
turning
trendy.
into that.
Ridgewood,
for sure. Yeah, because I was just thinking, I was like, because we talked about, the accessible versus the inaccessible and the lines and everything. I'm like, some of the best food I ever ate is in Astoria. I had to wait on a single line and it was affordable.
Because you lived in Bed-Stuy for a long time.
Yeah, I just I never made that comparison in my head, like Bed-Stuy versus somewhere like Astoria.
Well, they're different neighborhoods. I mean, Ridgewood.
Mm-hmm.
Here's another take. Ridgewood, too many sandwiches. Way too many. Yeah. Delicious, great neighborhood for sandwiches.
Oh, yeah.
Can we open a place in Ridgewood that's not an amazing sandwich place? Mm-hmm.
It's true.
Why is always
the draw to Ridgewood and sandwiches?
What?
Why do those two things coincide?
Sandwiches are one of those things that everybody loves. Let's break down the sandwich, shall we?
Let's hear it.
Okay, so you got the bread, you got the filling, right? So you can have a great sandwich. It's not that hard to make a good sandwich.
No. I mean,
this
the best thing needs to be the bread, and then everything else just make quality, and that's it.
It's got to be
so
quality
easy.
ingredients.
It's just easy.
It's easy.
But then, you walk down the street and again, $22 sandwich, $25 sandwich, $26 sandwich, and they're not bad.
I love a good sandwich. Don't get me wrong.
God,
but like,
me too.
I kind of like, I'm a little bit like, hey guys,
Yeah.
let's open something else maybe.
Yeah. What would you want to see in your neighborhood?
I don't know. I feel like good Southeast Asian, not South. So Thai, Vietnamese, something like that. That would be nice. Like a really nice.
So Lucy's down the block doesn't do it.
Lucy's like not takeout Thai.
I know.
I want like a
Yeah.
like a really nice kind of like maybe we should go to Zab Zab.
I haven't been.
We should go there.
I heard it's great.
And have you been to Fish Cheeks?
Fish Cheeks is awesome. Those two are really good.
Is that Thai or am I making that up?
It is Thai.
Yeah, it is Thai.
Yeah, it is Thai. Totally. Fish Cheeks is delicious.
Good Thai. There's nothing like good Thai.
No,
good Thai is amazing.
Yeah, it's.
We're so used to takeout Thai.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It is pouring all of a sudden.
Wow. Is that sleep? Kind of sounds like it's sleep.
If you're listening right now, there's a big storm. We're cozy in here.
Very
We're
cozy.
having some Peronis and eating some sausage.
Sausage.
Is that how you say it?
Sure.
Sausage.
Sausage.
We're gonna cut this.
Whatever you say. I like this. No, we're not cutting that.
Also, we shouldn't eat while we.
No. But we're talking about food. I feel like.
That's a good point. We should.
We should have been eating.
There are grosser things you can eat.
Right.
Like you can eat if you eat something really wet.
Yeah.
It's nasty.
I didn't take out my lollipop for a reason. Didn't want that in
Some
the
ASMR.
pod,
But
yeah, I don't know.
too many sandwiches in
Too many
Ridgewood.
sandwiches.
Too many sandwiches in Ridgewood.
Yeah.
No
I
offense.
agree.
By the way, we have great sandwich places. I love all of them. I love, what's it called? Salty Lunch Lady.
Yeah.
I love Norma's. Salvo's just opened up.
Yeah.
Great places. Shout out to them. Great.
Yeah.
Go there. Get their sandwiches.
Have you?
Let's
tried,
open something else now.
have you
Next time,
tried,
let's do something else.
Yeah. And I always, I never pronounce them right, but Argos.
Oh, Arrigos?
Arrigos.
Yes, they're.
Oh
so
my goodness!
I haven't
just
had.
Went.
So they have an amazing sandwich too, right?
The shaved ribeye sandwich.
Oh,
pickled
fuck.
peppers is
Fuck. I need
phenomenal.
to. Okay, I take it
And,
back.
$24, whatever. You just have to accept it. It's worth it, and it is so freaking delicious.
Oh god. Okay, I take it back.
Eggplant parm.
Not enough
also
sandwich
amazing.
places.
But I agree. Like, why so many sandwich places in one small area? It's true.
And I'm
It's
gonna
really
say something controversial. In general, too many Italian places.
Fair. Totally
Way
fair.
too many Italian places.
Totally fair.
What enough?
And it's been like that forever. There's all these too many
other
Italian
like
places.
yeah.
Anywhere you go, Long Island, upstate, like they are everywhere.
And
new
also
ones.
like we've done Italian already. Like we've done traditional Italian. We've done American Italian.
Yeah.
We've done Italian with a twist.
Yeah.
Italian fucking Northern Italian.
Yeah.
Southern Italian.
Yeah, everything.
We've done everything.
Would you want to see more Spanish restaurants? Do you think that they're underappreciated? Or?
So with Spanish restaurants, because I go to Spain every year, I get my fix when I go.
Right.
I don't
when you
need.
look
I don't
at, like-
need it here.
yeah.
I don't need
That's
it
what
here.
I was expecting you to say.
I don't really need a Spanish restaurant here. I know there's plenty, and people keep telling me about them. I never go.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like I'll just go to Spain, but that's kind of like
Oh, just go to fucking Spain.
I'll go to That's kind of
whatever.
silly because I live here and. But here's the thing. I'd rather seek out like what? I know, I go
It's
to
funny.
I'd rather
It's
seek
so
out
fucking
like
funny.
good like just good Asian food in
Yeah.
general. I'd rather seek out some good Chinese food.
I mean,
I'd rather seek out some great like I was gonna say Mexican, but we don't really have
Yeah.
too many good Mexican places.
we have a couple, but
We have a
they're
couple.
not
I used to
True,
live
true
in Long
Mexican.
Island City. I used to live next to Casa Enrique,
Ooh.
which one time I remember when they got their Michelin star, which is crazy. They
Really?
got a 1-star Michelin at some point.
What?
And I remember this because I would go there all the time. And it was one of those places, by the way, I was talking to you before. Amazing meal for
Yeah.
like $40.
Yeah, there you go.
So I'd go there all the time. Great margs, great food.
Yeah.
One day I get there and it's fucking mobbed. It's like packed.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck is going
Yeah.
on? And they're like, no, we can't seat you tonight. There's no reservations. You just have to walk in.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, oh fuck. And I see like on Instagram that they got like 1-star
Holy
Michelin.
shit.
So I was like, all right, whatever.
When
I
was
guess
this? What year was this?
I lived in Long Island City 2016.
Okay. Wow. I did
Maybe.
not know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so much changes once you know a place gets that recognition, and I think that's the true.
Michelin
test.
stars are no longer though
No,
right. They're not
no.
like if
it's
they get
it's the influence.
it's the Instagram.
It's the Instagram fucking person.
Wait, can we talk about
Yeah.
Instagram like influencers opening up
Oh,
restaurants? That's
right.
another
That's a
thing.
crazy thing.
So we
that's
got
going on.
Salt Hanks,
Yes, we have Cuisines.
Cuisine. What's how do you
Casa Cuisine?
Casa Cuisine? Have
Yeah.
have you gone to any of those two?
No. But the salt. I mean, when I worked in the West Village, I'd talk about lines. The salt tank
Hank.
line.
So-
every day of the week.
Talk about sandwiches.
Oh my goodness.
right. That's supposed to be the best sandwich in the city.
And I have had 2 coworkers try it.
Was it French dip?
It was French dip, and they said it was phenomenal.
Really?
Phenomenal.
Okay.
So I mean, there's something there, but again, you walk past that, and it's funny because it's Salt Tank, and then it's John's Obliquer, and they both always have lines just going down the block.
Right.
And it's really insane. I don't love the West Village, and I think maybe it's tainted for me just because I worked there for a bit. But it is line after line after line after line. Going back to our conversation, it's you can't walk without going through a line of 20 people.
That's the thing.
Pizza, sandwiches, doesn't
remember,
matter.
yeah,
So
sneakers.
strange.
Yeah.
Sneakers.
I remember walking around, around Soho or West Village, NoHo, whatever that area, and just seeing lines everywhere. People are just standing on lines.
It's lines. It's just like the city's filled with lines.
I don't do lines anymore.
Do you ever wait on a line for a restaurant?
No pun intended. I don't do lines anymore. That's the name
I
of the
just
episode.
go to Spain. I just go to Spain.
I don't do
get
lines
on a flight.
anymore is the name of my memoir.
Okay. Have you done the line thing
Yeah, I waited in line for
maybe
Winston
we'll-
Bakery.
for Winsome Bakery?
Yeah,
How long was the line?
I think an hour.
Okay. Yeah. And was it worth it? Would you wait on that line?
No, it wasn't worth it. By the way, delicious bacon, egg, and cheese.
Oh, great.
Scallion pancake.
Delicious.
Yeah. I'll wait an hour if I'm having a good beer and a snack.
Yeah.
But that's not waiting anymore.
No.
Once you're
Right.
having a drink, you're not waiting anymore.
No.
You're having a drink.
That's true.
Waiting is just like waiting.
Yeah.
You're just like
But
in
that's
the,
when
like,
they
a doctor's
have the
waiting
shit.
room.
Yeah, but that's when
waiting.
they have the people that you hire to wait on lines. What about the people who are hiring somebody to wait online for a salt tank sandwich while they're doing something else, and they come back and they save their spot?
I tell you, I'll one up you on that.
That's
there are people.
crazy.
There are people who sell reservations.
No.
Yes, and I don't believe in capital
Oh my
punishment.
God.
but those people
Oh
should be
my
killed.
God.
Yes.
It's like StubHub in a way. Not
Yes.
StubHub, or but
Like
like resellers.
Resellers, yeah.
Oh my God.
You pay for the reservation. It doesn't. You don't even pay for the
Oh
meal. You
my
just pay
God.
for the just to have access to the goddamn restaurant, which is
That
crazy.
That feels so weird.
No, it's almost immoral.
Yeah.
It's immoral in a way that's like almost like it's kind of
Elitist.
For me, it's blasphemy. I'm not religious, but it's kind of like that kind of like
Right.
I'm outraged.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's few things that kind of like I clutch my pearls
Sure.
and I'm
sure.
like, this is outrageous.
That is really
Those
crazy.
people should,
Oh my God.
there should be some sort of punishment
Yeah.
for those people.
Oh jeez.
Oh, there's a restaurant in London, very popular restaurant. It's actually a chain, Dishoom.
Ooh.
And Dishoom amazing.
Yeah.
It's not that it's good. It's good.
Yeah.
But their whole operation is amazing.
Really?
Because the way they do it is that there's no reservation.
Okay.
And there is a long wait. A very long wait.
Okay.
An hour, maybe 2 hours.
Yeah.
But the way they do it is that they make you feel like you're not waiting.
Really?
So you get on there, you get your name down. You wait a little bit maybe in the beginning.
Yeah.
But then they immediately put you in a massive like waiting room / bar. So they're already like giving you cocktails, giving you drinks. Everybody's very nice.
Right.
There's a whole system. And you're like, all right, I'll have a drink while I wait. Yeah, it's okay. Just have a drink.
making more
Have
money.
another one. Have a third. And you're like, hell yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
And you're waiting there. There's a huge bar. Tons of staff. It's a huge place.
Yeah.
I'm talking hundreds of tables.
Wow.
It's kind of like when people kind of like are, they're like, they make fun of me for saying this, but it's like it's kind of like an Applebee's, or not Applebee's, but it's like oh shit, Tom's here. It's kind of like, wait, let me finish this thought.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a like an Olive Garden.
Yeah.
But like if Olive Garden was like really good.
Totally. Wow.
Dishoom.
And
Yeah,
it's good.
And it's good.
Recommend, both
not
recommend.
the best Indian food in London.
Okay.
By a mile.
Sure.
It's not true, but it is pretty decent.
Myrtle vs. Wyckoff is hosted by Alejandro Veciana. Music by Tom Criblay, who records as TC. And I'm your producer, Marissa Keeley Brown. Until next time.
Damn, now I'm hungry, actually.
I know.
We should get something to eat. Well, you have a dinner, right?
I have a dinner.
What time?
6 o'clock. What time is it now? Oh, yeah, it's fine.
Oh, my dad called me.